What I think is really interesting about Laurence Olivier is that he's such a legend. You know, there's awards named after him and there's theatres named after him. But what I find interesting about Olivier was that vulnerable side. It's like, where are the struggles?
In particular, Andrew wants to investigate Sir Laurence Olivier's early years.
Even with the most famous actors that ever lived, there's a period where they don't work or they don't know where they're going, or that there's a path that you don't know where it's leading.
The British Library has the perfect collection for this quest. It acquired Larry's personal archive in 1999. And in this trove of letters, notebooks and scripts, they have found some incredible early treasures.
So Laurence Olivier, like a lot of actors early on, kind of had a bit of a time with it.
Good, I'm delighted to hear it.
So in this file here, we have his school reports.
Oh, wow. So he's at 13 and a quarter.
He's 13 and a quarter years old, yeah.
Okay.
You see here, it says, his work is not satisfactory and he is not making sufficient progress.
Oh, wow. He is willing and anxious to do well, but needs to learn to make application, God, these remind me of all the reports I've got, and concentrate on what he is doing. He seems to have real difficulty in taking things in. What is wrong with Laurence Olivier?
These personal files show that Olivier was a consistent underachiever at school. But the reports also know a key drama performance and a mentor who glimpsed his later brilliance.
So he was Brutus in Julius Caesar. He was very, very successful. And it says here, I think Larry's fine performance of Brutus is a key to this problem. So it's a key to the problem of his forgetfulness and his inability to take things in. His teachers really see a talent there and see that as the key to improving him
in other areas.
Academically. Exactly.
That's wonderful. And so that's written by this McKay, who's a vicar. That's wonderful, because teachers, I mean, they're so important. That man is responsible for a lot of the way British theatre and British films have developed.
Yeah,
because of that vicar.
Exactly.
Wow.
The performance as Brutus was a breakthrough. Olivier appeared in other school plays and his academic grades improved.
So there has been a distinct improvement. And his voice has improved tremendously.
Tremendously, yeah. His arithmetic is still a weak spot.
He's
starting algebra and geometry this term.
That'll serve him well. That'll serve him well at the National Theatre.
It will.
His arithmetic. He's doing great. He's doing great.
From school, Olivier went to Central College, graduating with flying colours. But then came a fresh challenge, actually earning a living as a young actor.
In here, we have his appointment diaries.
Oh my God, wow. These are for your auditions that he possibly would have.
Yeah, exactly, and for just day-to-day appointments and things like that. And he, I imagine, would have kept these in like his jacket pocket or something like that.
Aren't they elegant little things?
Yeah, they are. They actually have a lot of like personal details in the front as well, which just makes these things even more kind of like creepily intimate.
Yeah, it sort of feels, I feel a bit like I'm looking through his diary. That's Andrew, because you are.
Here you go, size in gloves, 9.
Size in boots, size in collars. This would be very handy for the wardrobe department. And then these are all his accounts at the back.
Yeah, his arithmetic skill has improved.
Yes, it has.
By necessity.
Yes, it has. God, he's very organised, isn't he?
He's very organised, yeah. You can see how kind of sporadic his work was. He has
extraordinary
periods where he's very busy.
Yes.
And then period of inactivity. Here, on Sunday the 17th, we see the first entry for Private Lives, which is a Noel Coward play in the King's Theatre in Edinburgh, and it would later go to New York, and it's often seen as the kind of like watershed moment in his career.
Private Lives.
Yeah, Noel Coward was something of a mentor for him that gave him a new kind of seriousness. So this is often seen as a real watershed moment in Laurence Olivier's career.
It's so extraordinary to see Private Lives, question mark?
Question mark,
Not
exactly.
Like Private Lives we know. He's just like, what is Private Lives? What's going on?
So after this, his career really takes off.
What's so fascinating about this is that history is told looking backwards, you know, but it's wonderful to see these little clues about him, and that, you know, everybody starts somewhere where you struggle a little.